Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Relationship School's Smart Couple podcast. The Relationship School, as you know, is on a mission to help humanity learn how to work out our differences. That means we help two human beings learn how to listen to each other until they feel understood. And I am fired up about this as my mission in life. Not only to help people work out their differences, but to also bring more love into the world, right? As Elon Musk recently said, it sounds corny, but love is the answer. Yeah, Elon Musk. Holy shit. Even the CEO of Starbucks recently had an amazing quote about relationship and how it's like the center of everything. So hopefully you look around the world and you see we got some issues, and we're also amazing. We are both. We have relational ineptitude, and then we have people doing heroic, loving, incredible deeds for each other all over the place. So make sure you keep seeing both, all right? That you're not just blind to one or the other. All right, in this episode, I want you to listen to if you're in a breakup right now, or if you know someone that's being broken up with or just got dumped, please send them this. All right, so this is a guided meditation of sorts, because maybe you don't have anyone in your life that can be with you when you just got broken up with. So let's get into it. So my first statement to you is, if you just got your heart broken, is I'm here. I'm right here with you. I see you. And I see you hurting. Sounds like it's a really hard time right now. And I'm right here with you. Just take a breath. And see if you can allow yourself to feel what's going on in your body. Below all the crazy thoughts and the speeding thoughts or the shutdownness, see if you can get in there. And if you want to put your hand on your heart, or lay down, or pull up a picture of your now ex, just to get the juices flowing here. Remember, it's important to feel, all right? You're going through a hard time. Please don't shut off and shut down. Please allow yourself to feel right now if you can. So one of the ways that I like to do that is just breathing into my heart, breathing into my body. Like, okay, whoa, this hurts. And shutting down or checking out or distracting is just your way of trying to sidestep your feelings. So, hey, I'm here. I can handle your feelings. You don't need to take care of me. Let's go there right now. Just feel for a moment. Feel. And yeah, it totally sucks. It hurts. I get it. It's so uncomfortable. And maybe you feel like sometimes it's not going to end. Like you're going to get swallowed in all these emotions, right? Stay with it. I'm right here. Okay, you're not alone in this moment. Breathe. You got this. Just breathe. Breathe into it. Feel. Right here. If you're crying, just allow that. If you're shut down and you're having a hard time accessing that, no need to judge that. Just notice it. No problem. I'm still right here. Okay? I know there's a lot going on inside, whether you want to show me or share it or not. I know it's big. Because you just got your heart broken. You just got dumped or broken up with. You got hurt in some way. You opened yourself. You were vulnerable enough, and then bam, now you're hurting and you feel alone, rejected, abandoned, cast out, whatever it is, right? You're in pain. So I want you to respect your pain right now and stay with it. That's showing your pain like respect, like, hey, yeah, this hurts, but I'm not going to run. I don't want to run. Trust me, the more you allow yourself to feel in your, like, just feel your raw emotion, the quicker this whole pain thing is going to move through you, all right? If you want to prolong this, stay shut down or disconnected and keep distracting. And I can assure you it's going to pile up. So I appreciate your willingness right now to stay with it with me as much as you can. And just feel. Yeah. Okay, now I want you to, as you're sitting there or lying there, go to a moment in your life when you got through a hard time, all right? Could have been when you were 10 years old, 20, 30. You somehow managed to get through a hard time. Okay, you've had a hard time before this. I'm certain of it. Go to a moment where you felt like, oh my God, I got through that. Okay, you got it? All right, now close your eyes if you can, or go inside so much that you can visualize yourself at that age, where you are, and see what it feels like that you got through it. Like, and look back, like rear view mirror style. Kind of look back in your mind, like, wow, I got through that. I'm still standing somehow. I did it. Okay, and feel that confidence somewhere inside that you got through something. Could have been the flu, could have been another breakup, it could have been a hurtful exchange with a friend, it could have been you dropped out of college, it could have been a car accident, whatever, you got through it. Somehow you survived and you're here listening to me right now. So see if you can connect to the body feeling, the somatic feeling of that in your body. Like, yeah, where is that? Where's that live? Okay. Breathe into that spot. Could be your abdomen, your back, your toes. We're going to call this a resource because you are a resilient human being. You've gotten through hard things before, which just means you will get through this also. Yep, you will. So find that place inside. It's okay, just watch your mind if your mind's coming in like doubting and fucking judging. Just notice that like clouds and just let them go. And come back to that feeling that I got through it. Okay, you got that? Got that focal point? Breathe into it. Allow it to expand if it wants to. Okay, great. Now go back to the image of the breakup, that person, and feel that. Yeah, if tears come, let it happen. If you're shut off, that's okay, just notice. And see if you can hold both at the same time. Back to that resource. You got through something in your past that was hard. You got through it. You did it. Feel that part of your body, remember? Now go back to the pain, the breakup, and feel that. Okay, we're just titrating between the resource and the pain. Okay, and just breathe into both of those sensations if you can stay with them. Presence is everything. If you can stay present here, it's going to help you a lot. Okay, if you're struggling here, pause, rewind this, and go back and start over at the spot where you got lost. And just stay as present as you can. Because your presence, you being with yourself here and me being with you is what's going to heal this, is what's going to help you move through it faster. Okay. Side note, what happens with some breakups is people stay stuck in thinking about the pain, and then they have a slow drip of tears for years. That's not feeling the pain, that's dwelling. I wrote a blog post called Dwelling versus Thinking. You might check that out. Or Dwelling versus Feeling, sorry. We're not dwelling here. We're going right, like a samurai, we're going right into the middle of the pain and breathing right into it. And then you're feeling the resource, like, I got this. And you're bringing that resource into the pain if you can. You're allowing yourself to come from a resource place, go right into the pain and the hurt, right in that middle spot of the heartache. It's okay if it gets more intense. Find out if it's going to kill you, okay? Right now. Breathe and feel. Yeah. Exhaling. If it's hard to find an internal resource, you can, feel the couch, the bed, the pillow. Squeeze yourself, just put your hand on your other forearm and squeeze it for a moment, okay? We want to have you stay here in your body. If you get too overwhelmed, it means maybe we went a little too fast. You can back off and slow this whole thing down. Hit rewind again, hit pause when you need to pause and come back. Go at a pace that works for you. But I'm right here. Let's stay in the fire. Because the fire is, the hotter it is, the more it's going to burn up that pain. And you're going to come out stronger on the other side. And you can handle this. You're a warrior. You've got a warrior spirit somewhere inside. And yes, you can handle this breakup and this hurt. Yeah, you can. Because it's happening to you. If you couldn't handle it, it wouldn't be happening to you. So you can handle this. Stay with it. Breathe. Okay, allow this to play as long as you need to. Go back and rewind at the section that you want to stay with. And I'm going to move on to a more conceptual framework for a minute. A couple next steps before we stop. All right, so one more big breath. Yeah. And see if you can, there's probably another layer here for you, which is the little young boy or girl inside of you. Just one more time, check in with that part of yourself and see if, because there could be an old hurt that this unearthed, right? Sometimes breakups feel so overwhelming because there's another layer, which is like an old breakup that you never dealt with. Or your father left when you were 4 years old. Or your mom died when you were 10. And it starts to wake up that old pain. And now it feels more overwhelming. So just for a minute, check in and see if that's there. And see if you can acknowledge the little boy or girl, that there might be another memory associated there. And just say, I see you. Wow, I'm here. And stay here. Say, I'm here. And don't bullshit this little one. So don't say it if you don't mean it. And make some kind of commitment like, we'll come back to this. I want to work through this. I'm committed to working through this right now. All right? Breathe. Yeah. Okay. And then say a parting farewell to that little one and say, I commit to coming back to you and attending to your pain. I'm not going to blow you off anymore. But then if you're going to say that, you got to back it up with action. Or that part of you won't trust yourself. It'll just be lip service. Okay, breathing. Okay, letting that image go. Coming back here, coming back to the resource in your body. Where is that? Okay, if you can't find it, again, you're squeezing some part of your body with your hands and feeling. You're stepping on your toes. You're rocking back and forth. Okay, that's all a resource. Your breath is a resource. Your breath is just here, loving you all the time, in and out, freely. You don't even have to try, and you're being breathed. Okay, check that out. That's pretty cool. Yeah. All right. Okay, coming to a pause. If you feel like opening your eyes, watching the video here, I'm looking right at you here on YouTube. If you want to see me for some reason, that helps you stay connected to yourself. Because again, another person being with you in your pain helps you stay with it. And you're going to probably find out in your breakup that a lot of people are uncomfortable with your pain and they want it to go away. Oh, you'll be fine. It's not that big of a deal. He was a jerk anyway. she deserves, you deserve better. She's such a bitch. They'll make some comments that actually are not that supportive of you working through this. Okay, they don't know any better, so no need to blame them. They just don't know because they haven't been to the relationship school and they haven't learned how to be with pain and be with someone else's pain. So you're just, choose wisely who can sit with you in your pain. You want someone that says, yeah, burn up in that thing. Go into the fire. No need to dwell on it, though. Let's feel this thing like a big wave moving through you until it's done. And it might be days of waves or months or weeks, but I can assure you, if you're doing this well, the pain around a breakup shouldn't last more than a few months, or you're missing something. Okay? If a year later, 2 years later, 3 years later, you're stuck in dwelling, not feeling, and you're still in a very lopsided perception, and you haven't effectively found a way to work through this pain, right? So a breakup, again, I'm saying if you have a good guide and you know what to do, a few months of heartache and hurt, and you will come out the other side wiser and stronger if you do your work. If you come out the other side more collapsed, doubting yourself even more, judging and shaming yourself, or blaming the other person for how dare they, you are stuck and you need better, more effective help. All right? Okay, this thing shouldn't take that long, guys. And it's okay to be feeling enormous feelings right now and be deeply pissed, hurt, sad, afraid. That's all okay. I'm just trying to give you the timeline here. All right? Just stay in this and you will work through it. Like, take a day off of work and cry your eyes out. All right? Journal. Listen to that song that was your song and cry your eyes out. And then stand up and look in the mirror and be like, you're a badass. We're going to get through this. Okay? Now, if you want to take the next step here, you hire one of our relationship coaches that's going to help you get through this. All right? That's one way to do it. You can go to a therapist. You can go to friends, family members, but go to people who know how to help you through this. Okay, and our relationship coaches can help you through this because they're going to help you stay with your feelings. They're going to validate your pain, and then they're going to challenge you to continue to see how this is helpful for you, and they're going to help challenge you to get stronger through this experience. But they're going to attune to you so that it's not too fast for you. They're going to listen, slow down when they need to slow down, and you need to slow down, and they're going to keep not letting you off the hook, so that you don't stay stuck. Go to relationshipschool.net/coaching. And we've got level 2 relationship coaches and level 1 relationship coaches right there on our site. Okay, we've got Daxa, who lives in Switzerland, Jennifer here in Boulder, Julie here in Boulder, and then our level 1 relationship coaches. We've got Ana Ruiz, who lives in Seattle, Brendan, who lives on the East Coast, Denise, in Wisconsin, Yolande in South Africa, Leonora in California, and Warren in Austin, Texas. So we've got, these folks are learning how the art of helping you with your relationship challenges, and they're amazing human beings. So hire them. If you're stuck, you can get through this. Even if you're like a year after a breakup and you're still stuck, please hire one of our coaches and they're going to help you get through this, all right, and get stronger. All right. You can do this. You can work through this because you are a warrior inside. You got this, all right? Now, if you want deeper dives, if you want to learn how to help others work through their relationship breakups or pain, or if you want to continue to learn from us, obviously just come hang with us here at the Relationship School. Relationshipschool.net. Okay, talk soon.
I'm feeling grateful and sort of like born anew. leaving with this whole new way of understanding myself and the world around me. Always follow your heart. If you're on the fence because of finances, travel, embrace the opportunity to travel. If it's important to you, you'll figure out the finances, and that's just my belief. If you're feeling called to come here, I think you should come here without question. 100% worth the time, 10, 15, 20-fold.